What's up, everybody? Welcome to the OTPH Show. You know, the home of the raw steel and sex appeal. I'm your host, Scott, and thank you for being here with me right now. Tonight, in this stream, we're talking about the old Trumpkin, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and everything in between. Let's get to it. Buckle up, hot dogs and tacos. This is the OTPH Show. Now let's do the damn thing. Damn it. Damn it. Tonight's all about Trump. God damn it. Let's go. It's just fucking with me now. Thanks for being here, guys. What the hell is this? Oh, I turned off this. Fucking A, doggy. How do you like that? Yeah, you do. Anyways, scan the QR code up in the corner. Tonight's sponsor is Groom Gummy. Check it out. Also, scan this QR code right here. And if you do that, you can get a book that I wrote for you for being so awesome and being here with me. And I want to know what you have to say about it. So please scan the QR code and let me know what you're thinking. All right. Tonight, Trump. Okay. What's Trump doing good? Everything. Okay, well, not everything. I mean, FBI kind of sucks. Cash Patel's a piece of shit, in my opinion. We're going to be talking about his girlfriend, Trump dance. Oh, yeah, you want everyone around the world. Come on, let's do the Trump can. Hoo, yeah. Anyways, oh, I left it up there. You guys couldn't even see my Trump dance. Oh, it's all right. Maybe I'll do it later. Anyways, thanks for being here with me, guys. Trump's doing a lot of good things. You know, he's talking about cutting income tax, which we should. Everyone misses Dave. Who the fuck is everyone? You? Anyways, Trump's doing good. He's trying to get rid of the income tax. The economy's coming back. We're getting people investing. I just think that Trump's on fire. I'm for him. Do I agree with everything? No, I don't. The Epstein file thing is a whole fiasco. We'll talk about later with my brother Zach, maybe another show. Tomorrow's show is going to be awesome, so be here for that one. But ultimately, Trump cares about our country. And if you understand the game of politics, it's a game. And you have to play by the rules to a certain point. You know what I mean? No. He didn't. I'm just trying to get things under control. You know, I want this to be profitable, and I want to be able to pay everybody that wants to be on the show. So he didn't walk out. I just told him to take a break. He can come back anytime he wants to come back. He knows that. So I think he's enjoying the time, you know. And he's got a great t-shirt business, Dave Logo Apparel. Go check him out, you know. He's kicking ass that way. So he might not have the time to do this all the time, but as far as Trump goes, you know, his personality just shines through. And the turkey pardon for me is just one of those things where I'm like, who fucking cares? Right. But Trump just has a way of making the turkey pardon funny. Here it is right here. Hold on.
Here and welcome to the White House. We're here today to continue a beloved annual tradition, the official presidential pardon of a very, very fortunate turkey. Look at that beautiful, beautiful bird. Oh, so lucky. That is a lucky bird. I hereby grant you a full and complete pardon. I'd also like to express my thanks to the wonderful citizens of our country, the people who care for our communities, raise America's
This is the corny one.
Uphold our laws and our values.
I got to show it because, you know, I think Trump actually genuinely believes this.
Our national home.
But I want to say this. I think that Trump is I think the reason Trump is so relatable is because his personality is America, just like every average American. Like, just because he came from money doesn't mean that he always grew up with money, and doesn't mean that his dad grew up with money either. So, and if you listen to his books or read them, you'd understand a lot more about the guy. So, and that's why I have a lot of respect for him. Yes, Trump does call people retards, and I do appreciate that 100%. I use that word quite often when people are being retarded. Like, if you're not in the sense of like, oh, hey, there's, a person with special needs like that, I would never do that. But like, if you're being dumb in the sense of you're being dumb, like, yes. And I say you're being retarded. Yeah, that's because you're being dumb. I mean, I don't understand how people confuse it. Everybody understands and knows, and then they're just like, oh, Trump just said, he said retarded. It's like, shut up. Just fucking stop it. This is what happens when you drink too much soy. This is what happens when you're malnourished, okay? And you just eat Tylenol randomly just to defy Trump, okay? It's just crazy. It's absolutely insane to me. I can't. I don't understand the significance of people being upset about these kind of words where it's like you're being dumb. He's saying things as a shock factor to get you to be like, yeah, look, Trump said hey, listen, it's media. And then Trump's like, yeah, he was being fucking stupid. You're asking an 80-year-old person for their fucking honest opinion. Be real. Okay. All right, let's be real. This is the one. The one that I just showed you was the boring one. This is the fun one right here. This is Trump. This is the Trump.
Pardon today go by the names of Gobble and Waddle. When I first saw their pictures, I thought we should call them Chuck and Nancy. I would never pardon those two people. Sleepy Joe Biden. He used an auto pen last year for the turkey's pardon. I have determined that last year's turkey pardons are totally invalid. Despite their size, Secretary Kennedy has formally certified that these are the first ever Maha turkeys. I don't know if I agree with that. They've eaten every fattening food that you can eat. I've never seen a turkey that big before. Gobble, I just want to tell you this very important. You are hereby unconditionally pardoned.
Yeah. Trump, you're the man. I just, Trump was meant for this shit. You know what I mean?
Because I think it's a very mean life. I would love and I would dedicate my life to this country, but I see it as being a mean life, and I also see it as somebody with strong views.
See,
and somebody with the kind of views.
He's like a little angel. He's like a little angel. Listen to him. It's a mean life. He doesn't want to live that life. His dad used to make him go collect rent. Just so you know that. You would know that if you actually knew his history instead of being like, oh, he came from money. It's like, yeah, but his dad built that wealth. After his dad's dad or his grandfather passed away, and Fred Sr. became the man of the house. He had to go get a job, and then he worked his ass off, and he understood and appreciated the value of education. That's why he gave the life he gave to his kids. And that's why anybody that has that ability to do that should do that. You know what I mean? But anyways, look at Trump go. Look at the hair, perfectly coiffed. I mean, this is just absolute excellent unfolding. Let's go.
Or maybe a little bit unpopular, which may be right, but may be unpopular.
I am your voice. Yes. So here at the OTPH Show. I am your voice, baby.
And every child
I
who
say
dreams
the shit
for their future.
You think about. Let's go,
I say
Trump.
These words
That's why I love
to
this
you
guy.
Tonight.
He looks like he wants to cry. Look at him. Look at his face. Looks like he's holding back tears. It's fantastic. I love it. I love it so much. That's why I love the guy, because he's speaking from his heart when he's on there. I mean, he might be reading from a teleprompter, but I'm sure most of this is off the cuff, and they're like, damn it, he's off the cuff. Fuck, Trump. God, what is he going to say? I don't know. Back to Trump.
I am with you. I will fight for you. And I will win for you.
Yeah, this is the Trumpkin, baby. You will see a lot of him on the show. That's absolutely 100% true. All right, here we go. I got another one for you. And the path, you know, I made this joke before, and I think I heard it somewhere. I don't know exactly where I heard it, but I mean, Trump, it was like a kid at the candy shop when he went and worked at McDonald's. And then I found this.
And a dream, his life was meant for more than serving fries. Trump didn't just see Greece, he saw greatness. He didn't just see a fryer, he saw a fresh start for America. This is the tale of the American dream.
And everybody's like, oh, yeah, well, think about how many times he went bankrupt. It's like, how many times? I mean, Friendly's went bankrupt and everybody still eats their ice cream. What the fuck? You know, businesses go bankrupt all the time, you know? So what the fuck? Oh, well, the Taj Mahal. What about the Taj Mahal? He went bankrupt on it because the guys he hired couldn't get the job done on time for whatever reason. That's what happens when you run it. See, when you make the deal happen and everybody that else that you get involved with making that deal happen, it's not solely on you making the deal. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not necessarily that he should feel bad about it. It's like, well, I hired these guys to do it. I ran out of money. Even though most of Trump's money is invested in stocks and bonds and shit like that. Hey, relax, let's go.
Where nothing is impossible.
Look at the crowd over there. Look how happy everybody is. They're happy because they want hope. They need hope.
Two sides of
it doesn't come with listen, don't be McDonald's and shit like that. All right. I can't do what you want, you know, every once in a while, I guess you can say, but I mean, it hasn't changed ever since, you know, Maha's being stifled on the inside because there's corruption on the inside still. You got to drain the swamp. Still got to drain the swamp. We still got to get it out of here. Let's go.
The same man, two chapters of the same story, from the Golden Arches to the Golden Age
of America.
It is my honor to introduce to you the 45th and the 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
His list of accomplishments is breathtaking. He's blown up the deep state. He's proven the so-called experts completely wrong. His list of achievements almost endless. Meanwhile, promises made, promises kept.
This administration's moving at...
And it's true, though. It's 100% true. Like, I mean, the Epstein files, he's like, guys, you know, they're... All right, here you go. You know? It's like, and to be honest with you, and this is just my opinion, this isn't some 4D explanation of what Trump was trying to do. But if you want somebody to dig, like if I say, hey, like I don't trust Kash Patel, but I trust Trump. Right. So if I say, hey, I'm not going to look into those anymore after I had already suggested that we should look into them. And then I put he took a stern stance and I'm like, Trump, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, what the hell is going on here? But I think it was to encourage people to dig more and rile people up more and then bait the Demis into revealing all. I mean, look at all the exposure. All the Democrats were talking to Epstein or someone that was affiliated with Epstein, like I can't remember her name. Shit. The Virgin Islands representative there, who was like, yeah, no, I wasn't talking to Epstein in the middle of a congressional hearing. Not at all. He's not my friend. He was a constituent. I was trying to find the information. It's like, wouldn't you find that information before? I mean, the guy said some weird shit to her. I'm not going to get into it, but nevertheless, it's crazy. Jamie Raskin, I'm going to be talking about that soon, where he had emails linked that he was talking to people that had information with Ghislaine Maxwell and took her personal emails and gave them to Jamie Raskin, who's a senator, scumbag, piece of shit, scumbag. Call him Rat Face Raskin because he looks like a fucking. I mean, they sold their soul. Their TDS is through the fucking roof. It's absolutely crazy. Trump is kicking ass and chewing bubblegum. You're not going to prove me wrong. I mean, I don't like everything that he's doing. I don't think anybody is going to like everything a leader has to do, but the leader has to make fucking hard choices. This guy's working fucking 12 to 16 hour days on his feet, flying around here and there, shaking hands and kissing babies and embarrassing the liberals. I mean, it's just crazy. They have no firepower left. That's why if you didn't watch my last stream, if you did, thank you so very much. If you didn't, go back and watch it. It was all about these liberals calling a silent coup. It was pretty much what they were doing. They were trying to get the military to actively disobey the highest seat in the land. It's crazy. It's crazy. Trump's the man. Let's go.
Political light speed. Today, the flurry continues, and as Sharpie's working harder than Biden ever did.
I'm asking you, just dream big. We're bringing it back. This will be America's new golden age.
Yeah, it will be. Thank you, Trump. Thank you, Mr. President. I really do appreciate you. But he's got to deal with crazy shit. Like, look at the court cases that he went through. Then he got everything appealed, and the judge literally was like, guys, what are you doing? In the history of court cases, who has ever done this ever? No one. This is a level of derangement that no one has ever seen ever before, ever. There are literally people that wish for the death of an individual that just wants to make our country great again, to where you're going to have money in your pocket again. I bet you all these people that want to kill Trump, or I shouldn't say they want to, but I should say they wish some type of harm on Trump. We all know what they're talking about, okay? But they want some kind of harm. When the tax refunds come and you got a little extra in there, are you going to cash that check or are you going to send it back? We got to put our people first. We got to put ourselves first. We got to put the taxpayers first, not the people that soak up the system, but the people that actually contribute and want to be a productive member of our society and make it great. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can disagree with people and not like people. There are plenty of people that I disagree with and don't like, but I can still work around them and keep my mouth closed and not be a prick to them because they're entitled to their opinion. And I don't fucking care about their opinion. That's why I don't engage with them. It's like, okay, cool. Because I already know what's going to happen. I'm going to end up fighting with them. And I'm going to end up calling them some kind of name like you're fucking dumb and stupid, or you look like Simple Jack, so stiff in your finger. Whatever these liberals do, I don't know. What I do know is they need to stop drinking the Kool-Aid. And that's what I do know. And Trump has to deal with shit like this. It's just crazy. Hey, what's going on, Leo? Thanks for being here with me. It's all about Trump tonight. Can you believe this? So being a female, can you believe, like, would you agree with anything that this lady is saying right here?
You don't feel like a victim.
I was not thrown on the ground and ravished, which the word rape carries so many sexual connotations. This was not.
What? The word rape carries so much sexual connotation? Are you kidding me? That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good, but this is the kind of stuff, and Trump is still tied up with this, but the guy's got so much money. She won like what, 80 million? She went on CNN with Cooper and said the same thing, said the same fucking thing. She's like, guess what we're going to do? We're going to go shopping. It's like, stop it. We're not going to go shopping. We're not going to take the $80 million and go shopping and talk about she's so brain dead. She was in an interview and she was talking about the outfit that she wore at the situation that she was faked. She was faked. Okay. That's what happened. This didn't happen. Okay. It didn't happen. But this is the craziness this is the level of crazy that we're at here. Let's go.
This was not sexual. It hurt.
But I think most people think of rape as it is a violent assault. It is not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
Let's take a short break.
Think of the fantasies.
What? Oh God, this can't be real, right? Ah, man, we got to replay that. I got to rewind that. Hold on, let's go back here. Here we are. Ah. All right, here we go. Look at how uncomfortable Anderson Cooper is. It's crazy.
It is a violent assault. It is not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
I think most people think help me out here. Somebody help me out here. Help me in the chat here. Help me. I need your help. I can't even put words together. I think some people think rape is being sexy. She is a nut job for sure. So there's economic growth. Yeah, man. Dude, if he legalizes smoke across the nation, we're good. And then it's up to the state. That's the biggest thing. So the federal government here, let me close this down real quick. We'll finish up this conversation here in 1 second. So the federal government has a problem with smoke, right? The state, if the state doesn't, then they can legalize it. So if the federal government just legalizes it, and then it's up to the state whether they want to legalize it or not. That's the whole plan. That's what Trump's trying to do. That was the whole purpose of the Constitution, right? And the Bill of Rights and everything like that. That was one of the biggest problems with the Federalist Papers. And you learn all that if you downloaded my revision of our revolution. It's got the Constitution, everything like that. Go check it out. You understand what they were talking about in the Federalist Papers and why it was such a huge problem at first. And they really couldn't understand, they were worried about losing their rights. That was the biggest thing, right? So, and that's why we wrote up the Constitution and all this other fun stuff. And nevertheless, it's all in the book. Read it. Let's go back to what this crazy person was talking about. But if we legalize smoke, it would be a huge boom in our economy for sure. I don't think it should be. I don't think it should be corporate either. I don't think it should be corporate. I think it should be small. I think that we should promote more local and small business myself. That's my own personal opinion. I don't think that a person should be able to own 100 different companies and they just buy the name, right? I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I just don't think that should be allowed. Never. Sneaking a band like that. Yeah. There's just so many different things that you can do with cannabis that it's just out of control. Medicine wise, fuel, clothing, rope, all different types of stuff. And it doesn't take as long as trees, and it just gives a chance for our trees to kind of grow back. We can clean up some of the forest and stuff like that. And, who doesn't like smoking weed? If you don't, well, it's fine. You don't have to. It should be. I think that Trump. Leave it. Let me know if you think that Trump should legalize it. I think that he should. Oh, I don't want that one. I want this one. Damn it.
Let's take a short
This is
break.
the kind of crazy that they're dealing with, though.
We're going to take a quick break. If you can stick around, we'll talk more.
Look at how uncomfortable he is. He's like, I don't exactly. What do you say? This lady's like fantasizing about it on Anderson Cooper Live, you know, and she should have been like, oh my God, it was just such a horrible experience, because that's what it should be, is a horrible experience. Somebody's forcing themselves on you sexually. I'm sure that's a horrible experience. And I'm very sorry if that happened to you, and I hope that your life gets better, and I hope things turn around for you. But for this lady is the antithesis. I can't even say the word, so I'm not even going to do it. She's the exact opposite of what people actually experience. It's a violent, vicious act. And when I was in law enforcement, there was a class that we had to take. It was called PREA, and it was prevention, rape, education, preparation, right? So we had to learn all about it to make sure that people weren't getting smoked in the doo-doo ring, right? Because it's a thing. It's a power thing, right? It's about domination, right? For whatever reason or another. But this lady is sitting here talking about how she was, you know, one of the worst assaults that could ever happen to a human being. I mean, you're never going to be the same ever again if this happens to you, man or woman. Man, it'd be even worse. But woman, I can't say it would be even worse. I don't know, you know, because it's never happened to me that I know of, you know. But I'm sure mentally it's just as detrimental either way. But this lady is like downplaying it. She has no idea what the fuck she's talking. This is all a show for her. You know what I mean? She's like finally back in the limelight, because she used to be a fashionista back in the day, writing vlogs and doing all that other stupid shit. Oh, I'm very sorry for you. I'm so sorry. If it's upsetting you, I'll stop talking about it. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, absolutely. No, absolutely, 100%. I'm not trying to downplay it at all. You know what I mean? Because it can happen, man or woman. You know, it happens in prisons all the time. And actually, men have been coming out more about being drugged and having a child with a woman that they didn't even know they had a child with. Like, they don't remember having sex with them or any of that stuff. So that's another, if you want to talk about that too, if that's something you guys want to talk about more often too, let me know. Oh, cool. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. I just didn't want to offend you or anything like that. I get it. It's a tough topic for some people, you know what I mean? But again, this lady is pretty much shitting on the experience, this horrible experience that you had yourself. I just think that it's an embarrassment that people get behind this kind of rhetoric right here. And obviously Anderson Cooper is like giving her the look, like staring through her, like, what the fuck is she saying right now? The guy in his earpiece is like, he's like, what? Just cut the commercial. What the fuck is going on? That's why in the appeals court, they're going to side with Trump. And then all that money that she won, she's going to have to pay back, probably in full, and probably, you know, he's probably going to sue for defamation and all that fun stuff. Let's finish this video. I got some more for you guys.
The other side.
You're fascinating to talk to.
Look at that, dude. She's like high or something, dude. Look at her. Hold on. Before I get to this next video. Sorry. Look at this.
We've got to take a quick break. If you can stick around, we'll talk more on the other side.
You're fascinating to talk to.
Huh? Okay. Okay. You're fascinating to talk to. It's like, we're going to cut the break. We were talking about something that was supposed to be brutal and horrible, lady. And you're like, you're fascinating to talk to. It's like, have you been taking mescaline and in your butthole and snorting methamphetamines at the same time? It looks like you have. It doesn't look like she like wrapped her head's starting to like elongate. You know what I mean? Maybe she's like an alien inside of a human skin. She's starting to crawl out from the top of her fucking head. Doesn't she look like Homer's dad, Abe? Isn't his name Abe? Homer Simpson's dad's Abraham or something like that. Yeah, the media makes it a huge problem. They, I don't think that they should take that and like make people the victims. And not saying that you're not a victim, but I think when you victimize people in those situations, it makes a situation worse. You should be empowering them and trying to get them to overcome the traumatic experience by dealing with whatever it had happened in your life. I mean, I don't know, because if something did happen to me like that, then, I wouldn't know about it, so, but to whoever it did happen to, I'm sure it's, it's unsettling, so anyways, thanks for being here with me right now. I got some more videos for you guys. She's a crazy guy, but this is how Trump deals with this kind of stuff. He's been dealing with it for so long. He just brushes it off to where it's like, yeah, whatever, dude. Like, I don't care. That's how he deals with it right here.
Could be a smoke screen to block the release of more files. Is that the case?
Well, I don't want to talk about it because fake news like you're a terrible reporter, and fake news like you.
See, that's why I love this fucking guy. That's why I fucking love Trump, because he's like, you're fake. You're just going to spin it. So it doesn't matter what I tell you. You're going to try to find something in it and just spin it into something that's not, instead of actually just doing your fucking job and reporting the news. Do you see what I'm saying? Like that's it. I do too. Yeah, he's a killer. Thank you so much. He's just he's swinging for the fences. And listen, when you've gone through like the video, I just showed you the video they were talking about. And strange enough, by the way, before we go any further with this video, the lady, Eileen or Carol, whatever, whatever. Anyways, this Carol lady, her story is based off of something that was in Law and Order SVU. Same, almost identical story. So I'm just here to tell you, you can take it how you want to, but this is how Trump deals with this shit anymore, because they just spin everything on him. This lady, you don't want to take her serious, but we're going to take a senator serious that's telling everybody to disobey Trump's orders in the military. Like, come on. Are you fucking kidding me? That lady just sit there and said, there are people that most people think that rape's like a sexual fantasy. It's like, are you fucking what? Ah, God, Trump, tell him how it is.
To deflect from the tremendous success of the Trump administration. So a guy like Massey, his poll numbers are showing he's at 6% approval rating right now. And we call him Rand Paul Jr. because he never votes for the Republican Party. So they're using Jeffrey Epstein as a deflection.
Oh man, that's why I fucking love him.
Having as a party.
That's why I love him. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I never idolized Trump or anything like that. I love Trump. I like him a lot. I read his books. He helped me become a better salesperson when I was in sales. I guess you could kind of say sales never ends, but I read his books, and they helped me a lot. And, I never thought Trump was like a bad guy, I mean, he's like any other entrepreneur. He's just chasing the money. So I never really thought that anything like this would ever happen to him. And when this happened to him, this is what really solidified me to be like, I am on the Trump train through and through. Choo choo. And you should be on Gravy train on biscuit, wheels, raw steel, and sex appeal. That's the destination we're going to here at the OTPH Show. So make sure you share this out. Light it up in the comments for me, and let's go. Oh, man. In the middle of the railroad track. Yeah, Trumpkin, dude, all the way. But new information's been coming out about, Trump's assassin or attempted or would-be assassin. And come to find out, he was violent. He did not like Trump. He was totally on the left. He was not anything what the mainstream narrative was perpetuating to be. And he actually had ties to a certain community that's like, these people are fucking weird. You know what I mean? Yes. I don't understand like the whole dressing up as an animal and then like, yeah, here we go.
Everything changes, guys, because what I'm about to show you doesn't just rewrite the story of Thomas Crooks. It shatters the narrative that we were force-fed for more than a year. Now, for months, the FBI swore up and down that Crooks was a ghost. No online presence, no digital trail, no warning signs. And the media, the mainstream media repeated the script kind of like loyal foot soldiers. But now, thanks to a sudden dump.
So I'm going to say this. I don't know if he was a wannabe. What I will say is that after what I've watched from Tucker Carlson and some of the investigations that have been done and the whistleblowers that have been coming out, Thomas Crooks did have a history. He did kind of plan this out. I don't know if he was the only shooter. I don't know. You know, what I do know is that we're not told the whole information about Thomas Crooks, the person that took a shot at Trump and nicked him in the ear. I swear I see crazy people functioning a lot more lately. Yeah. Well, that's because things are coming to a head, right? That's because the old way of life where all the liberals were like, oh, yeah, it's okay. Just do what you want. It's okay about it. Not a problem here, right? Well, that's all going away, right? And now you actually have to be a productive member of society where law and order rule. So, yeah, that's why people are crazier and crazier. Yeah, dude, there are a bunch of Z-tards out there, bro. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong, dude. I mean, a lot of Christians think it's the end of days. I don't think we're anything close to the end of days yet, but I could be wrong, you know. I mean, Jesus does say, I will come in like a thief in the night. So just trust in him, which you should do. But this guy is about to say something that's going to blow your mind. I think that you should listen in on him.
Internal files that someone clearly did not want you to see. The truth has now finally slipped through their fingers, and that truth is terrifying, folks, because the same radical Discord circles that shaped the Charlie Kirk shooter, the same far-left identity cults that recruit vulnerable young men into extremist fantasies, the same private servers pushing the fascism is everywhere paranoia that leads unstable kids straight into violence, they weren't just connected to Thomas Crooks. They appear to have been part of a pipeline, a pattern, a machine. And the FBI, they didn't just miss it, they buried it. They hid Crooks' online identity.
Oh, what didn't they? What? What? I can't tell you how many times I've watched congressional hearings where the deputy director of the FBI, Charles Wray, was freaking out and being like, how dare you talk, and just being fucking stupid. Anyways, but there's a major lapse in security that day. We still don't have any answers. This right here just proves that there is a network on these Discord servers, and anybody that lives their life on the internet knows that. I don't live my life on the internet, so I don't know about Discord and all that other stuff and what these chat rooms do, and because they're still there, you know, like chat rooms never went away. They were just told they were obsolete, and anybody that's smart stays with the archaic stuff because it's easy to hack, it's easy to cover up. I mean, the people in Discord were saying, "No, there's nothing here. There's nothing here," because this is the second time that they got bopped. I mean, he's about to say it right now. All right, let's go.
They stonewall Congress, and they let the public believe the lie that he was just another right-wing loner. But tonight, the mask comes off. Newly uncovered files reveal Crook's deleted accounts, the Discord servers he was inside, the ideological spiral that he followed, and the disturbing overlap with the exact same digital cesspool linked to the previous attacks on conservative figures. You're going to see how everything is connected, how the trail they erased has reappeared, and how deep this radical youth network really goes. Deeper than the FBI admitted, deeper than the media dared to touch, and deep enough to raise serious national security questions under President Donald J. Trump. This isn't just a story about crooks anymore. No, this is about a broken pipe.
Listen, and this is what's this is what's happening, is that everybody undermines these old rat lines. Like Discord is like an old way. 4chan, all that stuff that used to be the old internet. It didn't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. All right, back to the video. Sorry, guys.
Pipeline, a digital radicalization engine, and an institutional cover-up that just blew wide open. Buckle up, folks, because what comes next, this is going to change the conversation forever. Hit the like button and subscribe. Okay, folks, let's get right into it, because the moment that these newly surfaced documents hit daylight, everything that the...
Yes. Okay, before we get into it, leave a comment. Blow it up right now. Blow up the chat. Blow up the chat. What do you think is the connection here? What do you think the connection is here? Blow up the chat. Let me know. Besides the sloping forehead and the pushed in chin and like the Neanderthal sloped look in their eye, slanted look in their eye. I mean, you leave me a comment. Let me know. Come on, light it up. Let's go.
The FBI told us for the last 18 months fell apart in real time. These files weren't leaked, and they definitely weren't provided in good faith. They were unearthed, dragged into the light by investigators who refused to let this get buried. And what do you know? What do they show? That Thomas Matthew Crooks did have a digital footprint, and a rather extensive one. That the FBI's public claims of no online presence, they weren't just incomplete, they were fundamentally untrue. And the most explosive part, his footprint doesn't lead to some random corner of the internet. No, his footprint leads straight into the heart of radical Discord communities.
What makes you say that,
servers.
Red? What makes you say that? MindWorks. Why'd you change your name to MindWorks? That's all right. That's all right. We all go through those moments. I went through mine. I was the Granite Bugle, right? Which I'm still going to be the Granite Bugle. Don't worry about that. But, you know, it's the OTPH show. That's my shit. But why don't you think there's a connection there? I mean, if they're in, well, I mean, I'm not going to give up. Let's go back to the video. We'll come back to this comment right here. I'll come back to this one right here. There's no connection. Roadblocks. What about them? MindWorks is here to stay. You got it, buddy. Hey, listen, I'm going to call you Red. All right. I like it. I like it. You like my jacket? Yeah, you fucking do. Anyways, so yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if Roadblocks, I don't know what Roadblocks is. What is that? I know that there's a whole bunch of like Trantifas and like Antifa networks and stuff like that that use these Discords. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't play games online. I don't play a lot of video games. I'm too busy putting together the greatest show on the internet. And if you fucking like this show, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, light it up for me right now. Let's go.
pushing extremist ideology to vulnerable youth. Exactly the pipeline that we were told did not exist. Drop an "I told you so" if you knew that this always existed. Now, to understand why this matters, why these files hit like a political earthquake under President Trump's administration, you have to go all the way back to 2024's Butler rally. This was the moment America watched, stunned, as a man nearly assassinated the Republican nominee and now President of the United States. And pretty much everything about that day raised red flags. An unmanned rooftop that should have been occupied, a kid walking around with a rangefinder unchallenged, security gaps that were so glaring that looked scripted. And through all of it, the FBI shrugged and called Crooks a lone wolf, a quiet Republican kid who snapped out of nowhere. But these new files show he wasn't a ghost. He wasn't invisible. And the supposed mystery around his actions, it wasn't a mystery.
It wasn't a mystery at all, I guess. I thought that guy was going to tell us that the kid was connected. Well, he's connected to a furry group, from my understanding and the research that I've done, because that's what I've been finding out. And that's what that guy was supposed to fucking tell us. But again, I don't watch the videos all the way through because I react to them live with you right now. So, but from further investigations and what I've been hearing about the connection has been through Discord furries. They're, these sexual furry groups and, the trans groups that are into this kind of stuff because they don't really know what they are. They're lost souls. You know what I mean? Walking through the wilderness. But there's still a lot of information that's missing there. I mean, they could have known ahead of time. I mean, and in all actuality, to be honest with you, I think possibly they might have been or known ahead of time. I don't want to put all the eggs in that basket, but the way that this has all been covered up and how we don't know anything, and Tucker Carlson's like doing a breakthrough on it, and leaked information's coming from these independent sources that are willing to put themselves on the line to get the information out to people, which I'm thankful for. And thank, Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes and Tucker Carlson's and the Steven Crowders and Candace Owens is, she's all right. But for the most part, these people are trying to actually put out real information. And I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of answers still, or still a lot of questions, not answers. There's still a lot of questions that need to be answered. Like, how the fuck did the kid get on the roof? Like, I just don't understand. Like, these, especially with like Charlie Kirk's assassination, why is there such weak security around all this shit? I just don't understand. If these people are high target political figures, you would think that we would have a little bit more security ramped up around them, wouldn't you say so? But hey, listen, I'm just here to react. I'm not here to judge. Oh, or am I? Trump won, baby. Let's go.
4 more years.
Did you do this when Trump won? Did you do that? Yeah, you did. Stop it. Yes, you did.
4 more years.
Of course you did, yeah. Yeah. Thanks for being here with me, guys. I got a couple more videos for you guys. So this is one of these people, like, when you question them, they just break down. And this is like a really young girl. She's totally confused.
And got rid of them. That is technically what Trump is trying to do.
Trump is trying to kill the Jews?
Not the Jews. Whoa.
Okay.
The Hispanics.
Trying to kill the Jews? What? And the Hispanics? Wait, Trump's trying to kill the Hispanics? When? What? Stop it. Did that? Come on, guys. Seriously. Is Trump trying to kill the Jews? And is he trying to kill the Hispanics? Look at, she's already about to break down and cry. Let's go. Let's go.
What he's doing, raiding the ICE. People are still going things about the right way, or at least trying to, and he's not allowing that.
Okay. So you think, because Hitler's intention was to murder a bunch.
Wait. Who's not allowed? If you don't come into this country the right way, how are you not allowing people to come in the right way when there's already a right way to come into this fucking country and you decided to not come in the right way? All right, let's go.
Of people, and you think Trump's intention is to murder Hispanics,
But he wants to get rid of them. He doesn't want them here.
Okay. Do you think it might be that he doesn't want illegal immigrants here and it has nothing to do with Hispanics?
He's not going about it the right way if he does.
Okay. So you said he's a dictator.
Okay, so here we go. He's a dictator. He's not going about it the right way. Well, I mean, what's the right way? Guys, come on, let's go. She's a baby. She's a little baby. She's a little baby justice warrior. Look at her breakdown. Watch, she just can't. She can't handle the pressure. She can't handle the cross-examination. She just starts cracking immediately. Let's go.
Dictator. In what ways is he a dictator?
Huh?
In what ways is he a dictator?
I just told you.
Just the immigration stuff?
That's one of them.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
I don't have time to say them all right now because I have to go do other things.
Oh,
Can you just give me one more in like 30 seconds?
I have to go.
You got anything?
He's a dictator. Have you seen all of the protests rising up against him?
I have.
Yeah. Dictators don't let that happen. And ICE officers that you're saying he's a dictator for, it's actually Title 8 U.S. Code 1325 that they're operating under, which is completely constitutional. Dictators don't follow the Constitution. Alrighty. That's a good man right there. You know what? Let's just walk away. He's protecting his lady. We like that. We're asking people to grade Donald Trump A through F. If you were his teacher and he was a student in your classroom, what would you give him?
Probably a hot D. Yeah,
okay.
Probably
a
D.
Okay.
What is
That's
that?
more than I expected.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
What's a hot D? Stop it, chat. Load me up here. What's a hot D? Wait a second. Whoa. Time out here. What's a hot D? All right. This person probably shouldn't. Whoa. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do marry their cousins. That's a bad thing. Actually, I did a show couple weeks ago where I was talking about how over in England they're trying to ban it, but they won't. It won't happen. None of these young kids. No, they have no idea. They're sitting here talking about hot D's. I'd give Trump a hot D. Let me know, chat. Let's go.
Don't like the government as it is. So I don't really like any politicians. So I just kind of steer clear of all of them.
Yeah. What about Trump's policy?
You see how she backpedaled right there? Because she's like, I'd give him a hot D. And she's like, why? It's kind of, oh, God, that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't really care enough.
No?
Yeah, pretty much. Don't care enough. I mean, no matter what I think, it's not going to change what he's doing anyway.
Of course.
What difference is it going to make, my opinion?
What letter grade would you give him?
So it's not about what you could do or what you could say or your opinion. It's your actions that you take to be a productive member of society. If you truly believe in these things, you can stay proactive in your way of life, but get on board the train, not just the gravy train on biscuit wheels, raw steel and sex appeal, but the Trump train, because he's kicking ass and chewing bubblegum, baby. I love it. They're all weirdos. 100%. These people are fucking crazy. She's like, what does it matter what I have to say? Oh, it does matter what you have to say, but I mean, if you're just sitting here talking and you're not taking any action, and I don't mean violent action, I mean proactive action in your life that you feel that these things are so significant that you need to make change in the world, then you should do that and make change in the world. I mean, just be proactive about it. Don't cry about it. Be proactive about it. Don't be violent about it, though. You have a hard time with that because people shut your fucking ideas down. You're too busy giving hot D's. Let's go.
An F. Yes. Yeah.
Not an F minus.
Oh, we can do F minus. Is that a thing? We'll do F minus.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure someone in my high school got an F minus somewhere.
Look at this creature. Look at this creature right here. She's got the chest tattoos, the nose piercings. She's got the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. Oh, we got a winner here, folks. Let's go.
I mean, he hasn't fulfilled any promises. He's.
Look at that thing.
I mean, his policies are awful just for humans in general. But yeah, that's what I'm going F minus.
Okay.
I gotta catch up with
Well,
him.
you said, real quick, you said no promises have been fulfilled. He did run primarily on securing the southern border. And in 6 months, there have been
0, by the way. I'm going to beat her to the punch, and I'm going to say there's Velma. Yeah, Velma fully. Dude, listen. Okay. We're gonna let's go with this one. I got a question for you guys. Okay, everybody that's watching right now and everybody that's gonna watch. Okay, do you think Velma was a lesbian? I do. I think that she was actually in love with Daphne. That's a whole nother conversation. I just came across my mind because Leo's like, oh, Velma. Yeah. If Thelma committed totally to the fucking smooth brain liberal way, absolutely, it's crazy. Let's go.
0 border crossings that have ended up with an illegal alien being released into the interior of the United States. That is one promise that he did keep and he fulfilled.
I don't really care for that policy. So,
well, you said that he kept none of his promises,
yeah,
but I think
I'm gonna move on.
Okay, I think Democrats are usually mad that he has kept a lot of his promises. I love it. He hasn't kept any of his promises. Then what did she like him then? Because he wouldn't have done anything that he said he was going to do.
Look at
well,
that.
You look fancy. Where are you going on a Saturday morning all dressed up?
We're just going out for brunch.
I love that. All right, you guys dating?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Do you accept?
Yes.
All right. We just formed a lovely relationship. Okay. She's so smitten with you. Look, she's admiring you so much. That is beautiful. Okay. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. I'll leave you alone and make sure you pay.
Yeah. Thank you for
You better.
thank you for spreading the gospel. Thanks for spreading.
Oh, I could do a better job at it. But...
Look at him. Look at him. He's trying to be tough in front of this girl. She's like, make sure you pay. The chick's like, he better. That's the bare minimum. Duh. Oh, man. She's awesome. Yeah, no, she's hilarious. Absolutely furious. I love it when she's like, yeah, I carry you now. Like when they step up in her face, she's like, I carry a gun, all right? What the fuck? But in close quarters like that, the chances of you getting your gun out, somebody wants to wrestle you when you're that close. Yeah, look at this guy, though. He's so upset, the dude with the purple tie. He's wearing a fucking 3-piece suit, probably bringing her to a Denny's. It's crazy. These kids have no chance. You're right. They don't stand a chance. It's over. For sure, man. I mean, it's tough. But he is genuinely offended. She didn't even say anything mean.
But, yeah. Well, you walked away without me even asking you any questions.
It's Sunday morning. I don't think before noon on a
It's
Sunday.
Saturday.
See? Exactly.
So, yeah, I mean,
this guy's been fucking smoking meth since he woke up. He drank a bottle of wine on his ass and took a huge hit of meth and said, yeah, I'm going to go debate and protest. I get paid for free anyways by George Soros and all these other globalists like Walmart that got caught doing that and are under investigations for funding these Antifa groups. And, or they're not directly linked, but they are. Anyways, back to the video.
I mean, most people know it's. I'm just kidding with you. So, I mean, since we're back, if you want to elaborate on what you said.
Listen, I give Donald Trump credit. Everybody's running around talking about he's this and he's that. He's not doing a horrible job.
Okay.
I'm a liberal, so I don't like his policies on immigration. I don't like how he drums up all that stuff. I give him credit for not.
What makes you liberal, buddy?
Did
you see this? This guy's he's got a fucking lizard. Look at that. He's carrying around a lizard. Ah, dude. Tell me you're a liberal. You're not. Tell me you're a liberal, dude. What the fuck? Oh, God. I bet you he tries to sell these T-shirts, too. I promise you. He does. Disrespectful children in the chats. Let's go.
The way the first step you got to take in this country towards fixing the economy is stopping all the military spending. and spending it on social programs.
Sure.
I don't like what he's doing with the SNAP benefits.
No.
I don't like
What is he doing with the SNAP benefits?
See, I don't know for sure. I haven't fact checked, but he's allegedly making people reapply and just starting the process all over again.
Where have you heard that?
I think it was Wall Street Journal. I could be mistaken though.
I have not heard that at all. Trump a letter grade A through F on his job so far. What would you give him?
F.
Why? That's pretty harsh.
It is. It's just, I don't know. Everything's just everybody doesn't like him. So yeah.
I like him.
Look at his hairline. That's pretty harsh.
They
Look at
like
that
my channel.
waistline.
So why would you give him an F?
That's pretty
I don't know,
harsh.
he's just not doing great right now.
Farmers markets are usually always pretty calm,
Why?
but there could always be that crazy liberal lurking on
He's
the
just
road.
not.
That's why I always go with security
I don't have
everywhere
to
I go.
tell you,
Every
'cause
time
you
I
don't know
film. If you
why.
want to
That's why
keep
you
me
just
safe out
don't
here,
like
go
him.
to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett. Even $5 a month helps support my security fund.
Been paying attention to. What Donald Trump said during his extended CBS interview on Sunday.
Hold on one second. Okay.
Here's what people should have been paying attention to. What Donald Trump said during his extended CBS interview on Sunday night, 2 days before this electoral disaster.
If I didn't have the power of tariff, we would be like a subject nation. We'd be subject to everyone else. Everybody uses tariffs on us. If I wasn't allowed to use tariffs on them, we'd be a third world nation.
Pay very close to Trump's words. We would be like a subject nation. Well, we have been a subject nation, subject to a modern-day British imperial system, which has hollowed out our economy and turned us into a bunch of Uber drivers and coders. And Trump is changing that. That's the economic revolution Trump is creating. And Republicans just lost because either they don't understand what Trump is doing, or in too many cases, oppose it. Now, what does it mean to be a subject nation in the 21st century? It means you're at the mercy of other countries or supranational institutions for your critical supply chains. It means foreign powers control your energy supply, your manufacturing base, your economic future. It means independent central banks and global financiers control capital flows. You are not politically sovereign if you're economically dependent. This is the British imperial model that's dominated the world for centuries. They don't need colonies anymore when they can control you through finance and trade. And
Thanks.
Trump is systematically breaking those chains. Start with rare earth minerals. We've been a subject nation in this critical sector, but Trump is changing that.
But see, also with rare earth minerals, we got to remember about the wildfires in Wyoming, and they found a huge deposit of lithium and a couple other huge deposits over that way too. So, but this lady's on point. I mean, she's cooking. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. I mean, Trump is trying to break away from the clutches. It's the money system that's smuggling, that's suffocating our country. That's what's happening. It's and also the military industrial complex, but that's what feeds the money system. All right, let's go.
His Asia trip and the previous Australia agreement consolidated rare earth deals with numerous countries and negotiated a one-year agreement with China where they will not impose an embargo. That gives Trump and other countries the head start on setting up alternate lines of production, as he said on CBS.
You talked about those rare earth minerals. Of course, my understanding is about 90% of them come from China. That's their...
Right now,
yeah.
but within a short period of time, we'll have everything we need for ourselves. You know, we've instituted an emergency program, and we will have, within a year from now to a year and a half, we'll have everything we need, no matter what kind of a threat is made.
How do we do that?
Because we've taken
Trump's
over.
killing
First of
it
all,
right
you saw
now.
the partnerships we've established with Japan, with Australia, with UK, with just about everybody, frankly, and we're all doing it together. You know, this wasn't a threat against the United States. This was really a threat against the world. So the whole world has come together, I think, at our behest. And rare earths, within 2 years, rare earths will really cease to be a problem.
This is just one very big example of how Trump is freeing the United States, and for that matter, the world, from an imperial-type system where globalist rules,
Mr.
in this
President.
case, free trade.
Thank you. That's exactly what it's about. It's free trade. No longer are people going to dominate the market. I mean, think about how much China dominates our market. when it comes to rare earth minerals. We have to start squeaking wheels and making deals. Like, it just has to happen. If we don't, we're going to die. We've been gutted through the Trilateral Commission. Okay, we need to stop the H-1B. That's my opinion. I'm just saying we need to stop that shit. That's another way of immigration coming in and cheap labor and undermining the American worker. Because if you constantly know that you can be sold to the cheapest bidder, then why the hell would you want to go to work? You wouldn't, right? So we need to get the younger kids back into the workforce, whether they're going to college and actually applying these things that they learned in college and starting a business or whatever the case may be. But what I'm saying is that we need to get these young kids back into working. You know, the reason the AI is coming through is because they got a supplement for the workforce that's going to happen, you know. So all the people that have businesses right now and they're using AI to take calls and things like that, that's a great thing, because now they can focus on the actual work and they can fill in the spot that the person that doesn't want to work, that position can be filled now, because then now, okay, I own it. I can work that spot for now until I find somebody to do it, or until I can afford a fucking robot to fix it. You see what I'm saying? So either you're going to want to work or you're not going to want to work, because they're going to find a way to manufacture things. We have to, or we're going to die. It's as simple as that. All right, let's go.
And the president says he is directing the Attorney General Pam Bondi, the Justice Department, and the FBI to investigate a list of people. He says Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, J.P. Morgan, and others, to see their ties to Jeffrey Epstein. And he says that the investigation at this point, or this whole issue related to him, is just a hoax. We're calling it back to the Russia investigation.
So I think, in my opinion, okay, and I said this before, I think the reason Trump is behaving like this is to get people digging through, but I also don't think he wanted to be exposed as an informant. I don't think he wanted to be exposed as an informant. I think he ratted out Jeffrey Epstein. That's my opinion.
Investigation into him in that first term. He says, quote, all arrows pointing to the Democrats.
There's nothing that I don't have anything that can confirm or deny, but he is the only one, when they started questioning about Epstein, he's the only one that said, I got all the time in the world. So that's why I say that. All right.
Certainly the president is trying to shine the spotlight away from him and the messages now that have had his name in it and any connection that he has to Jeffrey Epstein, and put it on Democrats, high-profile Democrats. He has also said that Democrats have been doing this week, releasing those emails earlier and pushing for more transparency and the full release of the Epstein files in order to distract from what's actually happening in Washington. He says it's to distract from the government shutdown and the fact that they did not get any of their demands on health care when they were shutting down the government for the last couple of weeks. So again, the president trying to now call on the Justice Department to launch this investigation. We've seen him do this before. Now we have to see what the Justice Department will actually do with this demand from the president.
And that's the thing, you know, that's the biggest problem, you know, like Trump is actually doing good things. He's actually kicking ass and chewing bubblegum. I mean, nobody can prove it wrong. Is he making some bad choices? Yeah, sure. Can we cut ties with Israel? Yes. Do we need to kick the Muslims out? Yes. But overall, Trump is doing good. I can't complain. I still am behind everything that he does 100%. So I don't agree with everything, but you know what? We can agree to disagree on some things, right? So let's go.
99% of the shit that the bullshit propaganda media said about the president is bullshit. But the one thing they got right was that 3 a.m. tweet shit. He texts me at 2:30 in the morning. I'm in bed asleep with my wife, my phone, ding, ding, ding. I'm like, oh, I woke up and I was like, hey, yo, Tyrus, it's the president. I just filled California up with water. Governor's.
Baby, how would you? Oh, she's not there anymore. I thought she was sitting right there. Anyways, I'm sure she wouldn't be too happy if I was getting text messages at 3 o'clock in the morning. I think she'd be a little upset about that. Let's go.
Pissed. Look at these pictures. Post them tomorrow. LOL.
That's the president.
99% of the shit that the bullshit propaganda media said about the president is bullshit. But the one thing they got right was that 3 a.m. tweet shit. He texts me at 2:30 in the morning. I'm in bed asleep with my wife, my phone ding, ding, ding. I'm like, oh, I woke up and I was like, hey, yo, Tyrus, it's the president. I just filled California up with water. Governor's pissed. Look at these pictures. Post them tomorrow. LOL.
That's Trump. That's Trump. That's the good part of Trump. You know, I mean, there's nothing really been too ugly about Trump. But I mean, let me ask you this question right here. If you have kids or just morally, if your kids talk like this, how would you feel? Leave a comment. Light it up. Let's go.
I have the best news ever.
What? Donald Trump died?
What the fuck?
Second best news.
Whoa, 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 wow, 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 wow. Not, hey, grandma's upstairs. She just made cookies. Wait, stop. I got to get in close here. Not, grandma's upstairs. She just made cookies. No. Guess what? Grandma's upstairs. She made cookies. No. Oh, I got a new toy. Oh, no. There's a pony. No. We're not going to Disneyland. So I can be a pretty princess. No. What does this little fucking demon say?
Back. I have the best news ever.
What? Donald Trump died?
What the fuck?
Second best news.
The vice president died?
Oh, what? And the vice president too? Did you hear that? Oh, let's go.
Okay, third best news.
Wow.
Okay, no.
What in the
Nobody
hell?
died. My best friend's getting.
She didn't even get upset. I played this video before, but I saved it for this very reason because I know I'd use it again. These kids have no chance. I mean, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and JD Vance, which I don't think he's going to be president. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't think he is going to be. But nevertheless, what? So your mom gives you a chance to, I mean, it could be anything that you want, and this is what you want in life, little girl? This is why we need to bring fucking mental institutions back. All right, let's go.
Getting married.
Which one is it?
Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged.
Fucking what do you say to that? You beat the mother. That's what you do. Where's the dad? You know what I mean? Like, where is the dad in the house? Where is the fucking man of the house? Like, there's just no way. There's no way that my son would ever say that to me if I said, hey, guess what? That's not the first thing that he's going to say. He's not going to wish the death on anybody. These kids, these little gargoyles are done. Why? What? I mean, where's the parenting here? There is none. I got to watch this one more time. Listen to this. These kids don't say anything else. This is what they say.
Back. I have the best.
And they get excited about it. That's the sick part. And it's even worse. The mom doesn't stop them or get upset at the fact that they're talking like this. It's fucked up.
Best news ever.
What? Donald Trump died?
What the fuck, man?
Second best news.
The vice president died?
Okay, third
What?
best news.
That Elon Musk died?
Look at her face. She's so excited that she might get it right. This is just sick.
Okay, no. Nobody died. My best friend's getting married.
Which one is it?
Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged.
Who fucking cares? They don't even care. So neither one of those kids cared. They wanted the bloodlust. Did you see the wickedness in their eyes? They wanted the bloodlust. That's what they were hoping for. They're like, yeah, what? No guillotine, mom? Isn't that what my dad was building in the garage for the last week? When you dragged us out in the rain in this fucking stupid protest? Are you kidding me? Where's Grandma? I want cookies. Oh my gosh, I got a couple more videos and I got to get out of here. This isn't going to be a normal thing. I just had a bunch of these videos. I had to get them out of the way. Plus, I just had surgery in my mouth, so I'm going to give it some time to heal. So I might, and with the things with my dad. So I'm just trying to build a little content too. But thank you for being live with me. So if you see the repeat, make sure you watch the repeat and tell me your favorite part, please. I really do appreciate it. I need all the interaction I can get. I really do. Really, guys, I love you guys so much. All right. So little crazy kids. I mean, I don't even know, dude. Oh, dude, I did that. Man, they already got my... Brother, they already got me, bro. Digital ID, we're going to talk about it. With my brother, Zach, though. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's is going to be a different episode, so turn in for that. It's going to be a morning show, too. So, 11 o'clock. It'll be me and Zach. We'll be doing a similar thing. Won't be as long, though. Won't be as long. Only be a half an hour. Each episode, so it'll be an hour in total. But tonight was a little different. I just want to get these videos out of the way and point out how badass Trump is and how this is all, look at all the fucking shit that he's gone through. And he's still kicking ass and chewing bubblegum. People are complaining, called Tim Walz a retard. Well, he is a fucking retard. Look at how much money has been embezzled and sent over to Somalia to feed a terrorist organization. Are you what? Stop it. We need to stop it completely. Okay. That's billions of dollars that could have gone to our infrastructure, training law enforcement, military, educating our children, you know, bringing up the standard of living for all Americans. I mean, it's just crazy. Here's my last laugh. Dude, you're like, Red, you're like Rockhound and Armageddon. I had a great spot picked out there. All right. As the world's burning, we're laughing together, brother. Thanks for being here with me. Let's ride on. Let's ride on. So this next one, Trump loses it. I love it.
Because you said that you restored free speech in America. Yeah. Is that free speech including for people who are harshly critical of you, for your political opponents, for people who say things you do?
This is what they do. This is what they fucking do. They're like, oh, does that mean people that are critical of you? Have you seen the guy over the last fucking decade? Do you watch him walk from the helicopter on Marine One and into the White House at the end of the night, and people are taking pictures of him, and he's just so fucking exhausted? 80-year-old man. Everybody's wishing that he died. Not me. I don't wish that he died. I'm going to be very sad when he dies, but this guy's kicking ass for America, and this is what this reporter. This is the questions that you have. This is what you want. This is what you want the world to know. Your prophetic message. Shut the fuck up, Junior. Let's go.
I've become immune to it. I've become immune to it. There's never been a person that's had more unfair publicity than me, and that's why your network paid me $15 million or $16 million.
This is why I love Trump, baby. Sticks it right fucking to him.
CBS paid me a lot of money.
I love it.
And that's why I sued the New York Times 2 days ago.
George Slopolopoulos.
Because I'm winning. I mean, I'm winning the cases, and the reason I'm winning is because you're guilty, John. You're guilty. ABC is a terrible network, a very unfair network, and you should be ashamed of yourself. NBC is equally bad. I don't know who's worse. I think they're equally bad. And, you know, for you to stand there and act so innocent and ask me a question like that. But look, you paid a big price because you were dishonest, John. The reason I won that lawsuit is because you were dishonest. You were proven.
He's just fucking smooth. Do you see how he's like, the reason I won that is because you were dishonest. Now shut the fuck up. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Trump, you're the fucking greatest, dude.
Oh, well, what do you think? You know, like you're some wonderful person. You're not a wonderful person. Frankly, you're a terrible reporter. You know it, and so do I.
Okay. So for everybody that's upset about Trump saying, calling a lady a piggy and calling another person stupid, did you hear how he talks to these people? He just discards them because look at how they try to spin everything. We were talking about it earlier in the show. This guy, he's used to it. It's not anything to him. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't bother him that people talk shit about him. People have been talking shit about him for decades. They literally used the FBI to raid his house. Okay? Guy's still kicking ass and chewing bubblegum, so show a little fucking respect, you glue sniffer. Let's go on to the next video that I got for you. I got two more. These are some words of wisdom from Trump. So listen up. Get a fucking notebook. Write this shit down. You want to achieve greatness. Here it comes.
Momentum is back. Our confidence is back. To my fellow citizens, America is back. Because we are a country of doers, dreamers, fighters,
yes, we are,
survivors.
Baby.
And the American dream is surging bigger and better than ever before. And we are just getting started.
Yes. Don't avoid this media. Don't avoid the OTPH show. Don't avoid the OTPH show. Avoid the mainstream media, and I'll tell you what's going on. I'll show you the clips, how I do it every time, guys. You know how I do it here at the OTPH show, Raw Steel and Sex Appeal. Guys, this last one that I'm going to leave you off with, and I got to get out of here. This was only supposed to be a half an hour. I've been trying to do it, but it's just so hard sometimes. And again, I'm trying to get rid of a lot of my videos too. So be ready to watch. Okay, not just my lives, because I'm going to make some other content too. So be ready to watch everything that I put out. I'm trying to get to 4,000 hours this year. Okay, I want to make this my full-time job. With some of the stuff that's been going on with my dad, I want to be around to see him more. And also, I want to be able to focus on some other aspects of my life, like finishing my book. Speaking of books, make sure that you click the QR code here. One of them. Hold on. Let's make sure. Yep, that's the right one. Make sure you click QR code. Get your own copy of my book that I wrote for you to understand the Constitution in a very easy way. So please go ahead and scan the QR code. It's free. I'm not charging you anything. All you got to do is scan the QR code. And then the only thing I ask you is when you come back to watch me, wherever you watch me, whether you watch my shorts, whether you watch my repurpose, or whether you watch my little exclusive videos that are pre-recorded, wherever, I just want to hear your opinion. I always want to hear what you have to say. And again, guys, thank you so very much for liking, watching, loving everything that we do here at the OTPH show. You know, Raw Steel and Sex Appeal, Gravy Train on Biscuit Wheels. So get on board, baby, because we are a movement that's going to the top with your love and support. And thank you so very much for all of your love and support. Please check out, scan each one of these QR codes. Okay. Live Free or Chai, coffee roasters. Okay. I'm working on getting coffee. All right, for you guys, but right now it's just coffee mugs with Americana with a little bit of 80s vibe to a little neon vibe to it, and then there's a couple other things too. So go ahead, check it out. Let me know what you think. Whatever you want to do. And then there's this one right here, Groon's Gummies. I'll play the commercial at the end. Go ahead, scan the QR code. Help us out. They're the sponsor. And if you don't want to do any of that, you want to just donate, that's fine too. Or the best way and the free way is to share this fucking live stream with everybody that you know and everybody that you love, because I love that so very much. And again, like I always say, love your neighbor, love your family. Most importantly, love you. You can't love the other two without you. I love you. God bless you. And we'll see you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Make sure you ring my bell, please, because you know how I'm late sometimes. I love you guys. Here's the video. Let's go.
TDS therapy. We know your pain. Trump derangement syndrome is not a joke. Get the help you need with TDS therapy. We are here for you. And remember, Trump is your president.
You guys know I could do it. This is incredible. All right.
Brought to you by the Dumb Fuck Finders. Where the more you fuck around, the more you will find out.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I'm going to play this one more time for you guys. Good night. Thank you so very much. Live free or chai. That's right, baby. Live free or chai. God bless you guys so very much. I'll see you the next time. All right, I got to.
At TDS Therapy, we know your pain. Trump derangement syndrome is not a joke. Get the help you need with TDS Therapy. We are here for you. And remember, Trump is your president. Get your dose of copiates to help you cope with the pain now.
Brought to you by the Dumb Fuck Finders.
Where the more you fuck around, the more you will find out.
Hey, how you doing? Did you like the video yet? No? What the hell you doing? Anyways, today's sponsors, Grun's Gummies for gut health, recovery, immunity, and cognitive function with over 60 adaptogens, and superfoods. These little green goblins pack a punch, and they are delicious. Click the link, get yourself some, support the show. Now back to the show.